Barron Trump, the youngest son of Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, is often in the spotlight due to his famous father. However, for his parents, Melania and Donald, Barron is something much more special, a miracle baby. Unlike his outspoken father, Barron has remained a largely private figure, preferring to stay out of the limelight despite his lavish upbringing. While he shares his father's interests in sports and business, there have been whispers about other things Barron might be interested in. Now, at 18, Barron has finally confirmed what many have long speculated. Born on March 20th, 2006, Barron William Trump is Donald's youngest son and Melania's first child. His birth came as a surprise to the couple, as they had not planned on having him. Barron was born in Manhattan, New York, and was baptized in May of the same year at the Bethesda-by-the-Sea Episcopal Church in Palm Beach, Florida. From the moment he was born, Barron has enjoyed a life of luxury. He was raised in Trump Tower, where he had an entire floor of the penthouse to himself for many years. This floor, valued at an estimated $100 million, featured opulent details, such as a white marble fireplace and Carrara marble columns, embodying the wealth and privilege of his upbringing. Barron's life, surrounded by immense wealth, afforded him experiences that most children could only dream of. From an early age, he was given many toys, including a mini Mercedes-Benz with a customized license plate. This glimpse into his childhood highlights the extravagant life he has led, though his family has worked hard to provide more than just material comforts. Beyond the luxury, Barron's parents have always ensured he received the best education possible. Barron's academic journey began at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School, CGPS, in Manhattan, one of the most prestigious schools in the United States, known for its rigorous academic programs and reputation for excellence. However, his life took a major turn in 2016 when his father assumed the presidency of the United States. With this change, Barron moved to St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Potomac, Maryland, a private school near Washington, D.C. His parents decided on this shift as the family adjusted to their new life in the public eye. St. Andrews offered a quieter, more secure environment where Barron could continue his education away from the intense media attention that came with being part of the first family. Barron's education has always been a priority for his family, with his father placing great importance on providing him with a solid foundation. Despite the immense wealth and public attention, Barron has led a relatively private life, often staying out of the spotlight. However, it is clear that his parents have worked hard to maintain a sense of normalcy in his life, ensuring that he receives the best education and upbringing possible. As Barron continues to grow and mature, his future remains full of potential. With the influence of both of his parents, Barron is poised to make his own mark in the world, whether in business, sports, or another field that piques his interest. Barron Trump made a surprising choice when he attended St. Andrew's Episcopal School, breaking a tradition that every other presidential child had followed by attending Sidwell Friends School. This decision to break from tradition was largely influenced by his mother, Melania Trump, who is known for putting her son's well-being above all else. Melania, deeply involved in Barron's upbringing, prioritized being hands-on in his life and upbringing, going as far as to forego hiring a nanny, even though she had the financial means to do so. "I want to be the one to raise Barron and care for him on a daily basis," Melania stated, emphasizing her commitment to her role as a mother. Although Barron was an unexpected addition to their family, Melania considered his arrival a blessing. Her unwavering dedication to him has played a significant role in shaping his character. It is perhaps Barron's close bond with his mother that influenced a key decision he made in his life. But we'll get to that in a bit. Throughout his life, Melania has consistently provided emotional support for Barron, ensuring that his upbringing wasn't solely defined by luxury. Despite the Trump family's wealth, Melania worked hard to ensure that Barron had a grounded and normal childhood. Her commitment to providing him with an excellent upbringing was evident during his time at Oxbridge Academy, a prestigious institution known for its rigorous academic standards. Barron's time at Oxbridge reflected the values that Melania worked to instill in him. Barron's character has been widely praised by those who have known him. When asked to describe him, one young girl remarked, "He is very nice." This description of Barron is not an isolated instance. In a TikTok video, a girl named Maddie shared her experience of being in Barron's class at Columbia Grammar, claiming that Barron was her first boyfriend and first kiss. She fondly remembered when Barron invited 80 of his classmates to the White House to meet his father, then President Donald Trump. When questioned about Barron's character, Maddie simply responded, "The best." Barron's character stands in stark contrast to the common stereotype of wealthy and powerful children being arrogant. Instead, Barron has grown into a respectful, humble, and responsible young man who truly appreciates everything he has. He consistently strives to do his best in every endeavor, whether it be academics, sports, or any other pursuit. Melania has worked hard to instill values of hard work, humility, and gratitude in him, despite the privileges that come with his upbringing. It was this mindset that may have influenced Melania's decision to break from tradition regarding Barron's schooling. By choosing a school like St. Andrews over Sidwell Friends, Melania prioritized her son's well-being and character development over following a well-trodden path. She believed it was essential for Barron to have a school experience that supported his growth and values, even if it meant going against tradition. Barron's journey reflects the influence of both of his parents in shaping his character and the values that have guided him through life. Through the lessons of humility, respect, and hard work that his mother instilled in him, Barron is on a path that is uniquely his own, grounded, respectful, and determined to succeed in a world where his family's public life often overshadows his own. Barron Trump's education went far beyond the traditional classroom setting, as his mother, Melania, made it a priority to immerse him in her cultural heritage from an early age. Barron's linguistic abilities are a testament to her efforts. He learned Slovenian, Melania's native tongue, and English, becoming fluent in both languages. This bilingualism allowed him to communicate easily with his maternal grandparents, who live in New York. Melania wasn't content to stop there. By 2009, she revealed to people that Barron had also learned French, giving him proficiency in 3 languages. Of all the languages Barron speaks, Slovenian might be his favorite. According to Pulitzer Prize-winning author Mary Jordan, who wrote The Art of Her Deal about Melania's life, Barron still speaks Slovenian regularly with his mother. The Secret Service, tasked with protecting the family, has even had the opportunity to overhear their conversations in Slovenian during their time at the White House. Jordan further revealed in an interview with CBS News that within the Trump family, there is a unique unit consisting of Melania, her parents, and Barron, all of whom speak Slovenian together. This language barrier means that the Secret Service is often left unable to understand what the family members are saying to one another. Donald Trump, however, has mixed feelings about this private family language. In his candid moments, he has confessed that hearing his wife and son converse in Slovenian sometimes annoys him, as he doesn't know what they are saying. Despite this occasional frustration, it's clear that Donald shares a special bond with his son. Barron was often described as the spitting image of his father during his younger years, with Melania affectionately calling him Little Donald. Beyond their physical resemblance, Barron has also inherited some of his father's business-like qualities, which Melania has spoken about. In a 2013 interview with ABC News, she shared that Barron has always been comfortable dressing up, sometimes wearing a tie just like his father. However, their relationship goes beyond appearances and attire. Barron and Donald enjoy bonding over their shared love of sports, an area where they connect deeply. Sports have been a central part of Barron's life, and Donald has fostered this interest, encouraging his son to pursue athletic activities. We will discuss their shared love of sports in more detail shortly, but for now, it's important to understand how these activities contribute to their relationship. While Melania's influence is evident in Barron's cultural upbringing and multilingualism, Donald's influence can be seen in his son's growing interest in business, sports, and other areas that require discipline and focus. As Barron grows older, the bond between father and son continues to evolve, shaped by a unique blend of their shared interests and values. This special relationship highlights how, despite their differences, Barron and Donald remain closely connected through both familial ties and shared passions. Melania Trump plays an essential role in nurturing the relationship between her son, Barron, and his father, Donald Trump. She deeply understands the significance of fostering a strong father-son bond, especially given Donald's demanding career and the pressures of public life. As Melania explained, "Barron loves to be one-on-one with Dad because normally he's almost always with me. So I give them space when it's Daddy and Barron time. He looks forward to that." This statement highlights Melania's thoughtful approach to supporting their relationship while ensuring that both father and son have time for each other, free from the constant media glare. While public glimpses into their private moments are rare, it's clear that Barron's love for his father is genuine. Donald has always been committed to encouraging Barron to follow his passions, work hard, and pursue his goals that may not necessarily align with his own. Despite the vast differences in their paths, Donald has never pressured Barron to follow in his footsteps, instead emphasizing the importance of personal ambition and determination. Although Barron shares many physical traits with his father, he undoubtedly inherited his mother's sense of style. Upon moving into the White House, Barron made sneakers a focal point of his fashion, opting for a look that was both stylish and casual. His favorite pair, according to Footwear News, were the 574 Core sneakers from New Balance. Barron's sneaker collection is quite impressive, featuring popular brands like Adidas, Nike, and Vans. Whether it's for a casual outing or a more formal event, Barron always knows how to style his footwear. During the 2019 Thanksgiving festivities, Barron was spotted in an all-black edition of his favorite sneakers, adding a touch of sophistication to his casual look. In March 2019, he wore a camel-colored version of the same sneakers, continuing his trend of mixing style and comfort. The year before, Barron had worn a gray and white version of the same style, proving his preference for versatile yet fashionable footwear. In early 2020, he was photographed in black sneakers, paired with black jeans and a bomber jacket, once again showcasing his ability to create a balanced, stylish look. A couple of weeks prior, Barron wore a different pair of shoes with reflective detailing, further adding to his signature style. Barron's impeccable taste in footwear allows him to stand out with each appearance, effortlessly blending simple and unique styles. Whether he's rocking sneakers for a laid-back outing or donning loafers for a more formal event, his footwear always complements his overall aesthetic. This versatility in his fashion choices speaks to Barron's natural ability to embrace trends while staying true to his personal style, something that is rare for someone his age. Barron's shoe game, combined with his natural confidence, is an indication of his undeniable charm. His ability to pull off any footwear style, whether sneakers or dress shoes, is just one aspect of his carefully crafted and effortless appearance. With each outing, Barron has proven to be a growing trendsetter, using his fashion choices as a means of expressing individuality. As he continues to develop his unique sense of style, he undoubtedly has a future as a fashion icon in the making. Barron Trump, with his towering height and keen sense of style, is emerging as a trendsetter. His fashion choices, combined with his natural ability to carry himself, make him stand out in a crowd. However, not every aspect of his life is defined by fashion and comfort. Being the son of a prominent public figure like Donald Trump comes with its own set of challenges, and some of these challenges are not only difficult, but life-threatening. Although Barron had been shielded from many of these difficulties, a significant incident in August 2023 forced the reality of his situation to come into sharper focus. In that month, a woman was arrested for making death threats against both Donald Trump and his youngest son, Barron. The 41-year-old Chicago resident, Tracy Fenza, allegedly managed to find her way around Barron's school, sending multiple threatening emails to the institution. According to CBS News, Fenza's messages included explicit threats to kill both Donald and Barron, and she claimed her actions were driven by her deep dislike for the Trump family and their political views. The threats were taken seriously, and the Secret Service swiftly intervened. Upon investigation, the Secret Service determined that Fenza lacked the resources to carry out her threats. Still, the matter was handled with utmost urgency. To ensure the safety of the Trump family, Secret Service agents apprehended her before the situation could escalate. Officials disclosed that Fenza had been under surveillance for several years, with her actions becoming more concerning over time. Alongside her threatening emails, family members of Fenza had reached out to authorities, expressing concerns about her mental stability. A law enforcement official stated, "Her family has expressed concern to law enforcement about her potential for violence. She has struggled chronically with her mental health and recently reported stopping taking her prescribed medication." Fenza was charged with making threatening communications and faced a lengthy legal battle. While this frightening episode underscored the very real risks Barron faces as the child of a public figure, it also highlighted the lengths the Trump family and their security teams must go to in order to protect him. Despite the growing threats, Barron's safety remains a priority, and his parents continue to do everything they can to keep him out of harm's way. The death threat incident led to a noticeable increase in the security measures surrounding Barron. Being the child of one of the world's most influential figures means that normalcy is a rare privilege. Every step of Barron's life is scrutinized, and his personal safety will always remain a top concern for his family. With heightened security now in place, Barron is less able to experience a private, carefree life. But this is the reality of being part of a high-profile family. In this tense environment, the Trumps have done everything in their power to protect Barron. He will always be their top priority, especially when it comes to his safety and well-being. Though his extraordinary upbringing has shielded him from many of the challenges others face, incidents like this serve as a harsh reminder of the dangers that come with being a member of a prominent public family. The tragic irony is that while Barron has the world at his feet in terms of opportunities, his life is far from typical, and it comes with the ever-present threat of danger. Barron Trump's life is characterized by a significant amount of protection and privacy, with security accompanying him wherever he goes, whether he's out with his parents or attending school. When Barron enrolled at Oxbridge Academy, a private college preparatory high school in West Palm Beach, Florida, the school's head, Ralph Mao, spoke to the Daily Mail about the added security measures. "We are working directly with the Secret Service to ensure that logistics and security work smoothly and discreetly, with little impact on students, faculty, staff, or day-to-day operations," he said. To keep parents informed, Oxbridge Academy also notified them of the heightened security and the presence of Secret Service personnel on campus due to Barron's enrollment. Oxbridge Academy meets Melania Trump's vision of what a school environment should provide for her son. She believes in a diverse community and a commitment to academic excellence, and the school embodies both of those principles. In addition to aligning with her educational philosophy, the Academy's founder, Cooch, was also a supporter and fundraiser for Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. Barron's move to Oxbridge Academy took place after his father's presidency ended. The school, founded by billionaire Bill Koch, has an annual tuition fee of $344,400. Barron Trump's journey through his schooling and early adolescence has been closely shaped by his family's unique circumstances and his own emerging interests. Interestingly, his commute from Mar-a-Lago, his father's prestigious country club, to his new school, Oxbridge Academy, was just a brief 15-minute drive. This proximity made the transition relatively smooth, as Barron was already familiar with the area and its surroundings. The convenience of the commute was complemented by the school's eagerness to have him as a student. When Barron enrolled, Scott Siegfried, the school's director of advancement, expressed his excitement, saying, "We look forward to welcoming him into our school and community." Barron quickly gained attention at school, becoming somewhat of a local celebrity. His reputation was further bolstered by his increasing involvement in sports, where he showed athletic ability early on. Sports, especially golf, have always been a passion for Barron, mirroring his father Donald Trump's own love for the game. Donald Trump is not only a dedicated golf fan, but also the proud owner of 11 Trump-branded golf course properties across the United States. According to multiple sources, Donald has spent many weekends bonding with Barron over golf, reinforcing their close relationship. A close friend of Donald Trump told Politico, "I've seen Barron out there with him on a few occasions. He's a good athlete in his own right." This friend emphasized that Barron is not just a capable golfer, but is also excelling in other sports, showcasing his versatile athleticism. Barron's relationship with his father is a significant part of his life, and his growing athleticism only enhances their bond. As Barron continues to mature, both physically and in his abilities, it's clear that his passion for sports will continue to thrive. Despite his growing fame and public attention, his parents have been committed to maintaining a balance in his life, ensuring that Barron can enjoy a relatively normal childhood. They provide him with the necessary guidance and protection to navigate the challenges that come with being the son of a former president. Whether it's on the golf course or in his education, Barron is forging his own path, and his family is there to help him every step of the way. From a young age, Barron Trump's impressive physical stature has made him stand out in any crowd. His height, a result of his genetics, has made him a natural fit for sports. At 6 feet 7 inches, Barron towers over many of his family members, including his father, who stands at 6 feet 3 inches. Barron's remarkable height has earned him the affectionate family nickname, the Tall Trump. His stature has sparked considerable attention and speculation, with many wondering how much taller he might grow, given his current growth rate and the strong genetic foundation he shares with his family. Barron's height doesn't just make him stand out physically, it also sets him apart in terms of his athletic ability. While he's known for his towering presence, Barron has a natural talent for sports that goes beyond just his height. His athleticism is evident in his active involvement in soccer and tennis. Barron's passion for soccer became apparent when he joined the DC United Youth Academy. He met DC United players at the White House Easter egg roll in April 2017, where he was seen wearing an Arsenal FC jersey. His talent was quickly recognized, and in September 2017, he was selected to play for the DC United Development Academy's U12 squad for the 2017-18 season. His participation in the Arlington Soccer Association's matches in 2018 further proved his dedication and skill in the sport. Barron's interest in sports and his ability to excel in them are just one aspect of his well-rounded character. His athletic pursuits serve as an outlet for his energy and passion, but they also reflect the values instilled in him by his parents. While his famous last name and unique upbringing may set him apart from other children his age, Barron Trump is determined to build his own identity through hard work and determination. Whether on the soccer field, the tennis court, or the golf course, Barron's drive to succeed and his love for sports ensure that he will continue to make his mark in the world. His future holds limitless possibilities, and with the support of his family, Barron will undoubtedly continue to excel in whatever he sets his mind to. Barron Trump's journey is more than just being the son of a prominent public figure. It's a story of growth, ambition, and a unique father-son bond that continues to shape his future. His involvement in sports is one way he has forged his path, with soccer being one of his passions. Barron not only participated in Arlington Soccer Association matches, but also honed his skills further, showing his dedication and commitment to the sport. His love for sports has always been evident, and as of February 2019, his father, Donald Trump, fully supported his son's endeavors. When asked about Barron's potential career path, Donald made it clear that he respects his son's autonomy, stating, "If he decides to play football, then that is his choice, and I'd respect that." This statement reflects not just a father's support, but also the closeness and mutual respect between Donald and Barron. It emphasizes that despite their differences, Donald supports Barron in all of his choices, even if those choices differ from his own. In addition to soccer, Barron has been determined to follow in his father's footsteps, particularly when it comes to golf and business. Golf has long been a passion for Donald Trump, who owns several Trump-branded golf courses worldwide. This shared interest between father and son has led to a special bond, with Donald teaching Barron the game and using it as a way to spend quality time together. With his father's guidance, Barron feels equipped to face whatever challenges come his way, confident in his ability to excel in whatever field he pursues. The relationship between the two has only grown stronger as they've worked together to navigate the ups and downs of life, a bond that will continue to support Barron as he moves forward. Whether it's golf, business, or another field, Barron's ambition, combined with his father's guidance and support, makes him well-positioned for success in whatever path he chooses. Barron's life story is not defined solely by his famous family name, but also by his personal growth, his athletic abilities, and his relationship with his father. From early on, it was clear that Barron had inherited a love for sports, especially soccer and golf, and his passion for them has helped him carve out his own identity. His relationship with Donald, rooted in shared interests and mutual respect, remains one of the most important aspects of his life. Whether they are bonding over a round of golf or navigating the challenges of growing up in the public eye, the father-son connection continues to shape Barron's future. In 2024, Barron took his first step into the world of politics when he was selected to represent Florida at the Republican National Convention. However, Melania Trump later revealed that Barron had turned down the offer due to prior commitments. This raises an important question. Does Barron have an interest in politics like his father, or is he choosing a different path? Although it remains uncertain, the fact that Barron declined the offer suggests he may not share his father's enthusiasm for political life. This decision shows that Barron, like his father, is charting his own course, choosing to follow his passions in sports, business, or perhaps something entirely different. His story is still unfolding, and as he continues to grow and mature, it will be fascinating to see where his journey takes him and what path he ultimately decides to pursue. Barron Trump, at 18 years old, has reached an important milestone in his life, his high school graduation. On May 17, 2024, just 2 months after celebrating his birthday on March 20th, Barron graduated from Oxbridge Academy, an elite private school in West Palm Beach, Florida. The ceremony was a proud moment for his parents, Donald and Melania Trump, who attended along with Barron's grandfather, Victor Gavs. During the event, Barron's academic accomplishments were highlighted, with his teachers and peers praising his intelligence, strong work ethic, and dedication to his studies. His graduation marked not just the end of his time at Oxbridge Academy, but also the beginning of a new chapter in his life, one that will likely be filled with exciting opportunities and challenges as he moves forward into adulthood. With the graduation behind him, Barron is now focused on his future. While he has expressed interest in continuing his education, he has yet to make a definitive decision about his career path. This uncertainty is understandable, as Barron is still exploring his options and figuring out which direction he wants to take in life. If he has already made a decision about what he wants to pursue, the Trump family has chosen to keep it private. Even Donald Trump, who is known for his outspoken nature, has remained silent about his son's college plans. This level of discretion is understandable, given the concerns about Barron's safety, especially after he became a target of death threats. During a rally, Donald Trump confirmed that Barron is currently looking at colleges, but did not provide further details about which institutions he is considering. While the former president may have unintentionally given a clue about Barron's future, he previously mentioned that he thought his son might follow in his footsteps and attend the University of Pennsylvania, where Donald earned his degree in economics from the Wharton School of Finance and Commerce in 1969. If Barron were to follow this path, it would certainly make sense due to his father's strong connection to the prestigious institution. However, it's also possible that Barron will choose a completely different college or career path, which would allow him to carve out his own identity, separate from his father's legacy. Although Barron has not yet made a final decision, it is clear that he has a promising future ahead of him. His academic background and the values instilled in him by his parents, values of hard work, humility, and respect, will undoubtedly help guide him in whatever direction he chooses. His future is filled with potential, whether he decides to follow in his father's political footsteps, pursue a career in business, or explore other interests. What is certain is that Barron's journey is only just beginning, and the world will be watching as he navigates the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. The steadfast support of his parents will remain essential as Barron Trump navigates the transition into adulthood. Throughout his upbringing, Donald and Melania Trump have been actively involved in guiding him, offering both emotional and practical support. As Barron embarks on this new phase of life, the unwavering love and encouragement from his parents will continue to provide the solid foundation upon which he can build his future. While the journey ahead remains uncertain, Barron is well equipped to succeed thanks to his strong academic background, the solid values instilled by his family, and his own determination. With the backing of his parents, Barron is set to pursue any path he chooses with confidence and resilience. Whether he opts for a career in business, politics, or another field, his foundation of support and encouragement will ensure that he is prepared to face any challenges that may come his way. As Barron Trump transitions into adulthood, his potential for success is boundless. With the continuous support of his parents, he will undoubtedly continue to thrive and evolve, developing into a successful, well-rounded individual ready to take on whatever challenges lie ahead.